We're here to ask Matt,
how much is it for us to insure the McLaren P1?
What up, you guys? Welcome back to Daily Driven Exotics. I am so stoked for today's video. We have a bunch of things to discuss. Exciting news, things going on with the P1, things going on with the new HYPERCAR tire slayer. But first, a little housekeeping. So as you've seen, I've moved. I live in Kelowna, British Columbia, but I have to send out a polite little message. This is my personal residence. This is not a place that anyone is welcome to come and just visit unexpectedly, so please respect our privacy. Now, Dave's in the back of the HQ already taking some measurements, and we don't have official measuring tapes or anything like that, so I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's probably doing like this. He's probably doing the foot thing, you know, which is super accurate.
Dave, you're doing the foot thing.
Okay, so I had a really good look using science,
yes,
size 12s, and I figured we're gonna get two storage hoists or lifts, what do you wanna call them?
Stackers.
Stackers we'll call them, over here. Two stackers, and then to work on cars, in this corner over here, a two post. One's the mechanics use.
Yes.
Right here.
That makes sense, so we can come and pull a car in here.
They have no tools.
We have no tools, none, because I don't work on cars.
Well,
however,
hold on.
What?
You a Jack?
I do.
You never told me you were a handyman.
It's a special model. It's a Jack Mehoff. We need to talk about, what are we doing to this thing?
It's about doing an actual gated swap. Guy in Sweden who did it on a Superleggera successfully. Put that in your head right now watching this video. They were talking about actually swapping this to manual and what's actually involved. This has a manual transmission in it right now. Only the way it's actuated is with an e-gear versus an actual cable. So it's not that complicated.
So then the 720 GTR project has a few more big modifications. One is
I have to get some custom carbon fiber canards made, those big fins that go on the front here. Also, I want to do a chassis mounted wing. That's more complicated than it sounds because we have an active aero hydraulic wing on the back that we need to find a way to deactivate.
Vorsteiner, they have a chassis mounted full carbon fiber wing that's very similar to the P1 GTR style for their, I believe it's the VXX, and excuse me if I have the name wrong, McLaren 570. That would give me the world's first 720 with a chassis mounted wing that's a non-actual GT3 race car. I think that'd be pretty sick. P1 is being a pain in the ass to insure. We've had a couple of quotes. We really didn't think that through. To be honest with you guys, we're not really sure what to do. We're in a bit of a pickle. What car is not here and should be here? The Ferrari F12. Aaron's a busy guy, busier than he anticipated. The progress is, I'm gonna be honest, not where I want it to be. I can't wait another 6 months to get this car done. I'm hoping we're gonna have some resolution in the next 7 days to update you guys on. And I hope it's happy news. Things sometimes in business don't work out the way you want them to. The Murcielago, engine out, tranny out, getting a full service. That car's good, that car drives. We wanna make that car 100%. It was at like 98%. The new HYPERCAR, you guys, is gone to a body shop, and I hope you guys are ready for this because we're gonna blow your pants off with this one. Pants? Socks? Don't they say socks?
We're wearing shorts right now.
Well, I'm wearing shorts. So anyhow, we're gonna blow something off. Let's head off to August Luxury Motor Cars. Enough of the DDHQ right now, but this place is gonna get a makeover, and I'm super pumped about that.
All right, guys, time for a little Murcielago update. This is not my car.
However, my car is in the car club. Thank you to Hayden, the after hours DDE tech you guys have come to know and love. Now, Hayden, the clutch of my car had a vibration.
It did?
Not the kind of vibration I like or the one that my wife likes.
Not good vibes.
This is not good vibes. At around 2,000 RPM, it was vibrating a little bit, and that's usually due to what?
Imbalance in the engine, but this engine is new.
So it's fine.
I do know the old flywheel went back on the used engine.
Put a brand new clutch in Beverly Hills. The flywheel was used. It's possible that it's out of balance. It takes huge balls for a gentleman like you to take an engine and a transmission out of a Murcielago and then take on yet a second Murcielago. So we want to make sure that your balls get taken care of because today's video is sponsored by Manscaped.
So you guys know Manscaped's Perfect Package Essentials Kit. This you guys have all got. However, what you don't have is right here. This is to make your balls smell amazing.
When you're a guy like Hayden, busy grinding away on Murcielagos, you're gonna have some smelly ass balls, and we're gonna take care of that, Hayden.
Your balls are gonna smell amazing. You're gonna have baby number 2 in no time.
All right, you guys, I'm excited to announce that Manscaped just created a new line specifically for your your balls. It's called the Crop Care Kit. We're gonna take care of these balls.
This new bundle now includes the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, the Crop Reviver Ball Toner, the Crop Cleanser Hair and Body Wash, and the Crop Mop Single Packet Hygiene Wipes. All in one handy, on-the-go kit.
So while Hayden's busy taking care of people's Murciélagos, someone needs to take care of Hayden's balls. I've got the Crop Mop. These are individually packaged ball wipes. I'm gonna take care of Hayden's balls while he takes care of Murciélagos. Oh, I'm gonna freshen you up for the wife when you get home after a long day at work. Ooh, get the undercarriage. Damn, he needed that.
And when you order today at manscaped.com/DDE, you're gonna get a free gift. The Foot Duster Foot Deodorizing Spray.
Hit me.
Oh no, no. It's obvious what it does, makes those nasty feet smell better. Just spray the Manscaped Foot Duster twice on your toes and you'll get the cooling, pH balancing effects from the tea tree oil and sweat defense technology for all-day protection. Okay guys, you get all this plus the free gift of Foot Reviver right now at manscaped.com/DDE, 20% off and free shipping. Your balls will thank you.
How your balls feeling?
Good.
All right, so Ferrari, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Porsche.
You guys, we gotta get to the bottom of the insurance thing with the McLaren P1. I honestly can't even believe we're in this situation. Actually, I can't believe this.
Mr. Matt,
Dylan?
one day we'd like to drive that car on the road legally.
Me too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Where we live in British Columbia, the province, British Columbia has government insurance.
One option is called ICBC. You can't go anywhere else. For the optional stuff, like an extra coverage for your windshield, go private, but for the core, collision, being on the road, you have to use the one insurance company.
My Huracan, for 1 year's insurance, the Tire Slayer, was $18,000. 18 grand. That's right, for one car.
Which it should be like 3,500.
As you guys know, the company that has our cars is Alberta based. What we were looking for was a secondary quote because the Alberta insurance company that insures all of our cars has a massive deductible, over 6 figures. And we haven't even actually got the premium for how much it would be on top of that to insure the car. So we were looking here in British Columbia. And they have something special at ICBC called
Rate Group 98. Yeah.
Rate Group 98.
Put a proposal to ICBC.
Yeah.
Write it out. Where's the car kept? What does your garage look like? You have to send photos. You have to do a whole bunch of stuff for them to know exactly where this car is kept.
So the size of the city and all of their statistics and demographics on the city.
What the crash rate's like there, your driving record,
Yep.
right? So how much driving experience do you have? Anyhow, you get my point. They submit all this stuff, and then after about 4 days, someone gets back to you and says, this is how much it is to insure your car, take it or leave it. That's it. There's no arguing, there's no negotiating, that's your fee.
And it can take up to a week or more.
So, we submitted the information for the P1, and the long story short is we're here to ask Matt what ICBC said about
How much is it for us to insure the McLaren P1?
Well, you guys are putting it under commercial insurance.
Commercial insurance and needs to be covered to be able to leave the country and go to California.
For that reason is, I think, why they're saying that it's denied.
What do you mean it's denied?
Denied. They won't insure it commercially.
So they said no.
So they said no.
Did you not just say it was non-negotiable?
I didn't expect, we should have talked this over before we got the camera out. We can't get that car insured here. This car just went from being like a joke headache to like a legit bit of a headache.
A 6-figure
Deductible is also stupid.
That's stupid.
How does that make sense?
I told you guys you should have bought 4 cars instead of 1.
Rubbing it in right now.
We might be moving to the States. Hey, you want to take the dealership and we'll go to the States? What state would you pick?
Montana.
Montana!
Oh yeah.
No tax.
No tax.
Alrighty, we're back.
Got some pretty, not so good news about the P1 insurance situation. The important thing you need to know is we run a business. We're not rich. All these cars have to make money. Believe it or not, everything we do to these cars, over and above that, it makes a profit. That's how we live our lives. We need to be really careful about the risk we take on and the money we spend, and we kind of up on this one. We didn't realize that insuring this car was going to be such a pain in the ass.
We didn't consider the fact that because it's a hypercar and the rarity, that they would take it to this level. That's the truth.
At the moment, that car is basically, we can't put on the street.
No.
So we're stuck to going into the winter with a car that can only be on a track, and the track's gonna close. So we're in a pickle, to be honest. We spent a lot of money on the down payment. We have the first payment coming up, which is like $37,000. And we got to figure something out. Now, we'll just come up with some type of a solution. We're all in this together. I know a lot of the time we just try to show you guys the positive side of running the business. We do have other challenges. We've had other things that don't go right. We don't always publish them on the internet, but this is a big one. This is like, you guys need to know why we're not driving that car around. And there's only so much risk we're willing to take. And a $100,000 deductible plus a massive, massive payment. And just to give you an example, these cars are commercially registered to a company. We say this is Dave's car, right? But it's not registered to Dave. We say this is Damon's car, but it's not registered to Damon. It's registered to a corporation, which is the Alberta Corporation. At the end of the day, these cars are very expensive. That is a $1,200 a month payment. This is a $950 a month payment.
For insurance, that's insurance alone. That's not the car payment.
Yeah, that's not the car payment. The F12 is the most expensive. It's
$1,400 a month.
$1,400 a month to insure, and it's not even here. I'd love your guys' feedback. Don't crucify us if the P1's just sitting around. We'll probably trailer it up and stick it in the garage so it's a pretty little paperweight for the next little while till we can figure something out. We could trade it in for 4 other cars. We wanted to go to that next level. We wanted to go to the next level for us, our own selfish reasons, and we want to go to the next level for you guys. We can't insure them for personal use, and that just makes everything astronomical. Let us know in the comments. Do you have any ideas? Anybody have an insurance company?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe the freaking Gecko from Geico's watching this, and you're a DD fan, and you're willing to insure us for not a lot of money.
Maybe Jake from State Farm's watching right
State
now.
Farm! Jake, shout out to Jake. So if someone's willing to insure us, hit me up.
In Canada.
Yeah, that's the trick.
It's a challenge.
That's it, you guys. That's kind of the update for this video. We have some big things happening with the Huracan in the next video. And honestly, in the meantime, if you want to go to shopdde.com and pick up some merch, it wouldn't hurt. You know, if we had unlimited amounts of money, we're not rich, but if we had enough money to just do whatever we want, we would just insure it. You know?
Yeah.
Just like the Huracan, I'd drive the P1 into a wall and let a fireball shoot out its.
End the video.
Anyhow, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I wonder, I want to call out other YouTubers, but other automotive YouTubers insure a car for commercial use. Because we do this legit because we film it all. It makes it way more complicated when you say commercial or production use.
How does James insure the Bugatti? James, call me. I want to know how you insure the Bugatti because, or maybe he does insure it for commercial use. And in Utah, is this dirt cheap? I don't know.
The United States and Canada are far different.
They're very different countries.